In your righteousness, bring my soul out of trouble. For your name's sake. Okay? In that phrase, for your name's sake, his name is alluded to. We can't see Yahuwah, but we understand that he's there. This next word, Yahuwah, is a given. That I understand that he is there and he is real to me. This next word is quicken, the word is chaya, which means it's action that is taken by Yahuwah on my part. This word chaya doesn't mean just quicken, but it means to prosper me, make me healthy, deliver me out of my problems. Okay? Yahuwah, the root of Yahuwah, which is Yah, is the same root found in Chaya. So in the word quicken, the action of Yahuwah is alluded to. So we see the name of Yahuwah, or we understand the name of Yahuwah to be within the first phrase of this verse 3 times. What is 3? What is 3 is the numerical value of what letter? Aleph, Beit, Gimel? Gimel. Okay? Gimel is a letter that represents stability and it represents wealth. What am I saying here? Is that for your name's sake, O Yahuwah, quicken me. In other words, by his name I receive stability and I receive the wealth that I need to handle all the problems that I've mentioned throughout this psalm. Okay? There's a process going on in this psalm. We've gone from where our darkness is, now through Yeshua, through Mashiach, by the name of Yahuwah, we're brought into a light scenario. Not light, but light. Okay? Then, for your name's sake, O Yahuwah, quicken me. In your righteousness, bring my soul out of trouble. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. The word for bring is yetsa, which means remove me, pluck me out. What am I doing here? I'm no longer wanting to strike the rock. I'm wanting to speak to the rock. Hopefully by this point in this psalm, I've built up enough confidence in my Elohim to understand that in everything there is, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, he can, and will provide for me according to my needs, not according to my wants or my desires, but he's going to provide for me according to what is best for me, according to his word. And I may not get what I want today. We want it now. It may take next month, may take next year. But when the time is right, that is why he's Yahuwah. Today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Because he knows the exact right time to provide the exact right thing to deliver us from whatever enemy is knocking at the door. And then finally in verse 12, and in your mercy cut off my enemies and destroy all of them that harass my soul, for I am your servant. Okay? And in all your mercy, cut off my enemies. The word for enemies here is oyeb again. It's adversary. Who's the adversary? The word for adversary is Satan. What does the Satan do? The Satan exists to entice. Problems entice us to step away from Elohim, just as much as we say money is the root of all evil, and that gold and all this entices us, so the wealth of the world entices us. But our problems entice us to step away from Elohim just as much as the gold does. So, in all your mercy, and all the undeserved favor that you have for me, all the loving kindness that you have for me, all the chesed, kindness, love that you have, cut off. The word for cut off is zamath, means put an end to. Put an end to. Put an end to my problems. And destroy all of them that harass my soul. The word for destroy is abed. Is caused to wander away, to perish, to be undone. So, what are we asking? We're saying, put an end to my problems and cause them to go away. Cause them to disappear. Cause them to become undone. If I've tied a knot, how many people in the room have had one of your children or grandchildren that's tied a ridiculous knot, and they bring it to you and they ask you to undo it, and about 4 hours later you've got it undone? We tie a lot of knots in our lives. Our Elohim spends a lot of time with needles and tweezers taking those knots apart. All of them that harass my soul. The word for harass is zahar, which means to bind, to besiege. This binding and besieging keeps me from becoming complete. Zahar is the root of matzor. Matzor means a city under siege. It's the root of Mitzarim, which means Egypt. Shemot 20 verse 2. Our Elohim says, Anochi Yahuwah Elohecha. I am Yahuwah, your Elohim. I am the one who's delivered you from bondage. I'm the one who's brought you out of Egypt. You shall have no other Elohim before me. We're trusting him to keep us out of Egypt. What did the people of the children of Israel, what did the Hebrews want all their time in the wilderness? They wanted to go back to Egypt. They want to go back to bondage. We get in trouble. We don't bother to seek Elohim. We simply say, I want to go back to Egypt. At least there I had all the fish I could eat, and cucumbers and melons and all this stuff. And not all the cucumbers, melons, and fish are worth staying in chains, in the dark. So, for I am your servant. I am your servant means exactly that. I am your servant. We are a beloved servant of Elohim. If we consider what we've learned in the towers and we apply these ideas to those things that we've learned in the tower, then we understand that a relationship that we build with Elohim is a pretty good deal for our life. I say that was the 143rd Psalm. We're going to just hang on to them. I was going to get folders for all of them so that you could compile them, get them down the road. But any questions on the 143rd Psalm?
It's beautiful.
I would have written this all out, but I mean, you see the notes, and it would have been like 15 pages, so I figured we'd just hand y'all some pens and take what's relevant and what's not relevant. Well, there you go.
Amazing what one verse can reveal to you, or one chapter can reveal so much that you didn't know. And actually really needed this today, so
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
he told me I was going to need it today.
Well, proofiness has been achieved.